The seventh teaching gets a little dicey. I hope I'm not losing you guys on this stuff, but this is where, boy, in my own work, this is where things really separated for me. Let me read it and then I'll tell you the story. The seventh teaching. Patterns are circular. What you did, you have had done to you. The true healing depends not solely on where it began, but rather on finding where the pattern can be undone. There is no exact place in time, no right or wrong. Follow your elders. They will take you to the place where your healing can occur. It is not necessary to travel to each wound. Ask for the sole expression of you as the wounded and an expression as the one who inflicted the wound. See that polarization. Balancing the two sides of any pattern is the challenge as well as the reward. Now, the time that I most dramatically faced that was a lifetime when, and I think I talk about that later in this book. We probably won't get to it, but for those of you who bought the book, you'll get to it at the end. I was in Australia, and I felt just out of sorts the whole time I was there. I was in Sydney, and I was just uncomfortable within my own skin. And what erupted there was a past life when I actually had been a general who had ordered this whole attack on this Aborigine tribe. And so I was the perpetrator. Now, healing that lifetime was devastating for me because I had to find that voice within me who could feel compassion for that general, but also orchestrate the healing so that he could make his amends to those he killed. What I learned from that was that we have all been all things, and we've heard that in our spiritual encounters and pursuits. We've heard that. You have all been all things. Well, what does that mean? It means that if we have experienced being the victim, we've also been the perpetrator. And if we look at the other side of that, and we come into acceptance of both of those sides of that trauma, then we heal it in all dimensions of time and consciousness. And all I can tell you is when I did that, when I was willing to move beyond my victim consciousness and really heal the part of me that felt like a victim. You know, I didn't diss it, I didn't ignore it. I let it have its say. But when I could see the other side of that, it deepened my capacity to feel compassion for myself, for the aspects of my soul, and for others. One of the things that I tell myself when I see somebody and they're acting in a way that, quote unquote, I would judge or see as, oh, my old statement used to be, God, what a waste of a human body. Now, how judgmental is that? What I would say to myself now is, God only knows what they're working on. I don't know what they came here to heal. What I think of them does not matter. Just like what they think of me is none of my business. So watch your projections, watch your righteousness, because those can be the clues to those most unowned parts of self. So let's begin to work with that. Even though it's difficult for me to entertain the concept that when I look at my life with the eyes of my soul, I have truly been on all sides. So even though it's easy for me to be righteous and to judge, I now choose to come into an inner knowingness, to go to that place where my elders will guide me, so that I can see the difficult truths of my soul. It is difficult to think that I've been on both sides. It's so much easier to feel righteous and to judge. But I can't heal that way. I can't heal without coming into the middle of my own heart, where compassion resides. I can't stop my projections. In fact, they are useful if I turn them around and ask the vital question: what does this say about me? How can I heal? How can I move into compassion for all that I've ever been? Even the ugly parts of me that I would judge. I have the capacity to find the voice within me who is bigger than my fears. If I can love myself, I can love others. And if I love others, I contribute peace and joy to the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Breathe that one in, because it will give you the courage. You've heard the saying of liquid courage, which people talk about when they need to drink alcohol in order to feel courageous. I call it light courage. Grab the light courage. Fill yourself, infuse yourself with the vibration of love and light, and your guardians and your elders will take you anywhere you need to go to heal.